Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick secret stream. We're going to be doing more video editing here. It's going to be a quick one, so let's get in it. If you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs. But in addition to those, we also do some unannounced secret shows like this video editing stream you're watching right now. Now, if you want to see more of what happens on here, don't forget to hit that follow button whenever you decide is the right time. And let's jump into the show, ladies and gents. Here we go. Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're going to be doing more video editing, and we have only a few subjects left to cover in this episode that we're editing together here. Collectibles, gas mask, and recommendation. I think it's in that order as well, so let's keep that marker there. We're going to delete this one though, and we'll just put this somewhere near the ending. And after that, we'll be able to go through our actual edit and really start, doing what we're trying to do. So first we want to put in collectibles. This. See, it's super, you can probably see how useful it is that we marked it so that we just have a macro level view. And there's a lot of different ways to do this. You could do it with subclips. You could do it with bins. You can, I don't know, there's like a lot of different things you can do, like use markers in the clip. You can cut things together. I just personally think this is the easiest if you don't have like a huge project. Obviously, if you're cutting like a feature film or something, you really have to organize a lot more detail. But this is, there's like, 10 total minutes of footage. This game had a lot of collectibles, which I really appreciate. There's a lot of like, this game had a lot of collectibles, which I really appreciate. There's a lot of like, side areas that if you are looking around in every nook and cranny like I tend to do when I play games, they're going to reward you with something. There's collectibles, which I really appreciate. There's a lot of there's a side areas that if you are looking around at if Why is this not playing back very well? Really appreciate if you are appreciate if you are appreciate if you are if I really appreciate if you are which I really appreciate if you are which I really appreciate if you are collectibles, which I really appreciate. If you are looking around in every nook and cranny like I tend to do when I play games, they're going to reward you with something. There's like a corpse that you can, take bullets off of, or limited use items like your gas mask stuff. There's a lot of journal entries that you can Go, damn it. Why is this having such a hard time with playback? Play games, they're going to reward you with something. There's like a corpse that you can they're going to reward you with something. So I'm saying this stuff, but we can actually just show it while I'm saying this, while I'm saying the other stuff. So then we'll just cut to. There's a lot of journal. This. God damn, go! What's wrong with Premiere? Is having a real problem here. Hold on. Let's close out of Premiere and reopen it. I don't know what's going on with Premiere. It's like it won't play back. They're going to reward you with something. There's a lot of journal entries. There's a lot of journal. A lot of journal entries that you can find, which a lot of journal entries that you can find. There's a lot of journal entries. There's a lot of journal. they're gonna reward you with something. There's a lot of journal entries that you can find, which are, it's weird because you're picking up a journal on the ground, but it's actually your, inner monologue thing that you're reading. They were fun. A lot of typos in those things. I could forgive them because it's their first. I guess we could leave that part in. Okay. Fun. Still having that playback issue. A lot of typos in those things. I could forgive them because it's their first in the series, and it's, I'm pretty sure, not an innately English-speaking developer, but basically it was guaranteed to have a. Forgive them because it's their first reading. They were fun. A lot of typos in those things. I could forgive. A lot of typos. Basically, a lot of typos. Basically, it was typos. Basically, it was guaranteed to have at least one typo per journal entry, which was kind of strange, especially because they remastered it. You'd think they would go back and fix those errors, but perhaps they wanted to keep, it's kind of like when you remaster a film, you don't fix the, special effects in 1933 King Kong, you just take out the film grain. So maybe they're trying to preserve a film, you don't fix the, special effects in 1933. Fix the special effects in you don't really need to cut this part, but we're probably going to put something over it anyway. Special effect. Fix the special effects in the special effects in 1933 King Kong, you just take out the film grain. So maybe they're trying to preserve the wonkiness of that. But I hope that part gets better in the sequels when we play them. Done. And we'll probably just separate these parts with clips each time. This game had a lot of collectibles, which I really appreciate. If you are looking around in every nook and cranny like I tend to do when I play games, they're going to reward you with something. There's a lot of journal entries that you can find, which are, it's weird because you're picking up a journal on the ground, but it's actually your, inner monologue thing that you're reading. They were fun. A lot of typos. Basically, it was guaranteed to have at least one typo per journal entry, which was kind of strange, especially because they remastered it. You'd think they would go back and fix those errors, but perhaps they wanted to keep, it's kind of like when you... Okay, next is the gas mask thing. That's this. One mechanic that I thought was really cool, that's pretty understated, they don't do that much to like draw your attention to it super often. The gas mask. The gas. Your attention to it. The gas mask mechanic. Stated they don't do that much to like draw your attention to it. The gas mask mechanic in this game is really amazing, where you are like specifically choosing to put on a gas mask at certain times when you have like a limited amount of oxygen on it, so you can't use it all the time. And you put on the gas mask, and then the gas mask can get blood or sweat or cracks in it. Like there's things that affect your gas mask, and you can have a dedicated button, the gas mask button. You can just wipe your face or wipe the screen of the mask so that it removes like the blood and sweat and everything off of it, which I thought was an amazing little tiny detail that just makes you feel like you're inside the world. That's the kind of stuff that I go crazy for, is like those tiny details that not everyone's really going to necessarily notice. A lot of people might not even do it. I don't think they ever tell you to press the button to wipe the gas mask, but man, it's one of those things that just, it takes a game from here to here for me, so I was super excited about that. A detail that just makes you feel like you're inside the world. Good. Let's just put another red thing here. Even if we don't use clips in these red spots, I think they're kind of nice as just ways to separate the thoughts while we're cutting it. And then the last thing is going to be the recommendation, which is here. What else we got? Oh, other outro, possible outro. So we might end up using that or these. Let's just put them all here. I think the last one is actually one that I liked a lot. We might end up using the last one. There's a few parts in it where, like, you know, maybe I was missing something. I probably was, but the game didn't really communicate it well enough. I feel like I'm generally somewhat smart from like beginning to like, you know, things sometimes but in this game, I pretty often found a situation where I would not be doing it correctly. I would not be beating. On the tunnel, am I supposed to go here? There's a lot of. I think I marked this incorrectly. Oh no, I accidentally took mechanics instead of recommendation. But I mean, overall, this game is pretty incredible. I would recommend picking it up. They have a remaster, which is what we. Overall, this game is pretty incredible. I would recommend picking it up. They have a remaster, which is what we played. It's called Metro 2033 Redux. I found out that they have a Switch version as
We'll cut that part.
well, which includes both the 2033 Redux, which is the first game, and then the Last Light Redux, which is the second game. So I guess that's worth picking up if you have a Switch and also don't have these games. But yeah, if you're asking for my recommendation, which I guess you didn't do, but if you want my recommendation, I get it. I think this game is really good. I enjoy playing it on stream a lot. I'm looking forward to playing the other ones in the franchise. Guys, that's gonna do it for my thoughts on Metro 2033.
So let's see what we have on this.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of this video or Metro 2033 and how stupid you thought I was for not getting all this stuff in the comment section. If you want to see more of these looks into games or behind the scenes of my streams, make sure you follow this YouTube channel called Voice of Nick Vlogs. And of course, if you want to find my live content, you can go to twitch.tv/thevoiceofnick. I'll see you guys next time.
That one's clearly better. What is this part again?
Overall, this game is pretty incredible. I would recommend picking it up. They have a remaster, which is what we played. It's called Metro 2033 Redux. I found out that Redux, which is the second game. So I guess that's worth picking up if you have and also don't have these games. But yeah, if you're asking for my recommendation, which I guess you didn't do, but if you want my recommendation, I give it. I think this game is really good. I enjoyed playing it on stream a lot. I'm looking forward to playing the other ones in the franchise. Guys,
all right, we'll keep that part in, I guess.
But yeah, if you're asking for my recommendation.
Whoops, we went to the beginning.
Overall, this game is pretty incredible. I would recommend picking it up. They have a remaster, which is what we played. It's called Metro 2033 Redux. I think this game is really good. I enjoyed playing it on stream a lot. I'm looking forward to playing the other ones in the franchise.
Let's just take that other part out. We'll start here.
I'm looking forward. I think this game played. It's called Metro 2033 Redux. I think this game is really good. I enjoyed playing it on stream a lot. I'm looking forward to playing the other ones in the franchise. Guys, that's gonna do it.
So we'll go here. I'm gonna cut this. Welcome Space Dust to the stream. You're coming in right at the end of the program here of our secret video editing episode. Welcome on in, Space Dust. How you doing this morning?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of this video.
All right, so this will be a bunch of black. Oops.
In the franchise. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of this video or of Metro 2033 and how stupid you thought I was for not getting all this stuff in the comments section. If you want to see more of these looks into games or behind the scenes of my streams, make sure you follow this YouTube channel called Voice of Nick Vlogs. And of course, if you want to find my live content, you can go to twitch.tv/thevoiceofnick. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Great. Okay. Now, oops.
We can cut this marker out. Looks like the video in total is 5 minutes, which is pretty good. The red spots are going to be longer though, because they would be clips, but I assume that because of a lack of B-roll or just further editing, we'll also remove stuff. So let's say this video will end up around 5 to 6 minutes long, which is kind of where we want it to be. Good stuff, ladies and gents. Very, very good. Now that's going to do it for our Secret Stream episode editing. We have the core of the video finally done. You know, the main narrative part, the VO part where I'm actually talking about the game, is ordered and edited and, you know, sort of in place. So now we start doing the fun stuff. It's all fun, but we start doing the other fun stuff, which is to actually find the footage of the game that we want to put into the video over us talking. So a lot of video game footage in the upcoming episodes. Now, if you don't know the channel that we actually edit this stuff for, I'm editing these videos live on stream and we end up posting them on our YouTube channel. So you can find a link to it right here in the chat. Make sure you get on that link, click on it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you'll see all this stuff come out. We already have 3 videos that we did live on stream and then posted there. So thank you everybody for being a part of those. Now, if you don't know the Twitch channel you're watching, it's called The Voice of Nick. Here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games. We also do other stuff like this, video editing. And if you want to see more, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that follower goal of 9. We're currently at 6, so we're getting there, guys. Now, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.